Nice.
Had to really get that one. We had to get that one lubricated.
I wanted to make a joke from the internet,
Okay.
but I'll abstain.
Okay. What's up, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. How's your week been?
It's been good.
Good.
And you know why it's been good?
Why has it been good?
Because we've been doing this for a year. How crazy is that?
That's really crazy.
What's
Sorry,
wrong?
something attacked my...
Do we need to...
Is there something... Is this what they call the first year jitters?
Are you tearing up?
Is this me? Yeah, I'm getting emotional.
Getting emotional about 1 year
Bro.
of GDF?
I feel like you just fairy whispered something into my eyeball there.
It's-
Anyways, happy 1 year.
It's sawdust.
Yeah, 1 year of good, dumb fun.
How about that?
How about that?
It's been fun.
It has been fun.
And it's been
It's
done a
also
lot.
crazy
Yeah,
to think about,
it is crazy.
you know.
Did you think we'd make it this far?
No.
Me neither.
I
Some would
thought-
question if we should have.
I thought that the first hurdle in our week, like our weekly schedule, would be the thing that broke it.
Mm.
Like, I thought that we were gonna get in like a month and a half, and then something was gonna come up and we weren't gonna be able to record
And then we just
that
never
week,
do it again.
and then we'd go, I just don't know if we can keep doing this.
But hey, we adapted and overcame.
Discipline.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I have a feeling we're going to hear about that today, just based on who submitted a speak pipe. But no, I mean, yeah. You know what's also funny? Technically, last week would have been the 1 year because we had an episode 0.
So James got his
So
wish.
James was on the 1 year.
He got his
anniversary.
wish. Oh, dude.
I didn't think about that
No,
when he.
I forgot about.
Yeah. I didn't think about it when
forgot
he.
Oh.
You know, he was joking around about bridging the gap between
Yeah.
episode 50 and 52.
Yeah.
And it did not occur to me at all until like a
Bro.
couple days ago. And I'm like, oh, that was episode
That
52.
is so funny.
Yeah. Well, really,
In
this.
typical good,
well-
dumb, fun fashion.
No, I digress again, or backtrack or whatever. I lied again. Episode 50 would have been 1 year because we had episode 1776 as well.
Oh, yeah. That
So
was
we
a
had-
twofer. Oh, dude.
Yeah, we had 2 episodes that weren't
Okay.
in the lineup.
We can't be trusted to
Yeah.
do numbers
So
or
this
plan
is-
anything.
So episode 52 is the 54th episode of the show,
Oh. We'll just give
which is why we complain about time so much. Because what is time?
We'll just
Time is what we call it. This
We'll
is episode
just-
52.
we'll do something for 100.
You
Assuming
think
we-
we're going to get to 100? I thought we were done.
Oh. Yeah, this is our
Just kidding.
eulogy episode. We said we were going to quit at 52, and look at us. We're 2 episodes behind. We were supposed to quit 2 episodes ago.
I guess we got to keep going now.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, it's funny because that's just how milestones work. Like, we're joking like 100 is this ridiculous thing.
Mhm.
We would have said that 54 episodes ago.
What was the point? Like, what episode
What's
number?
the point of this?
No. What was the point in this timeline? Like, what episode number did you like see the number and you're like, wow, we've done that many episodes?
This one?
For real?
Yeah.
I think mine was like 25 or 30.
I wasn't thinking about it until we got into the 50s.
Yeah, 50's crazy.
No, okay, being honest. I think probably either 50 or 49.
Really?
I think because I'm lazy and when I finish making them in post, I just label them by their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
I think when I saw 49 or 50, I went, oh, dang, that is kind of a lot.
Look at us.
It is. 50 of anything is a lot if you think about it.
That's true.
50 episodes, 50 Big Macs,
Mm-hmm.
50 cars, 50 grizzly bears.
Can you imagine?
50 of anything is ridiculous. And we're going to probably say, I'm going to rehash that when we get to 100.
Yeah.
Like, now imagine 100 flamingos. Well, that might be easy to imagine. Shouldn't go with birds. I'm like, could you imagine,
Can you
50
imagine
birds?
100 ants.
Oh, man.
That is crazy.
It's been a wild ride.
It has been.
It's been fun, though.
It has been fun, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and it's
know?
a learning experience.
I never
know?
look at these. I did print off our like YouTube analytics just out of curiosity
Oh gosh.
over the last year,
Yeah.
just to see, because I
Yeah.
never check them,
Yeah.
because we do this for fun.
GDF year in review.
We do this as an excuse to hang out and talk about random stuff.
Right.
That's how this started.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later. But it is interesting. Funny enough, episode 0 was our most viewed episode,
Yeah.
which we always knew would happen.
Right.
Because people were
That's
going to be
with-
curious and
That's
check
with
it out.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to be curious, check it
Start
out,
something new.
and then decide that's not for me and do something else,
Right.
which is probably what we should have done. But here we are.
Well, here we were thinking we were the next big thing when episode 0 came out.
I know.
Episode 0 came out,
It
and we
took
got
off.
like, bro. Keep talking.
Okay.
We're leaving it in. I'm not cutting it out.
Patrick's 5-minute into the episode alarm went off.
It turned the video off.
Yeah, it does.
We're just gonna
Well, good
assume
luck.
That's fine.
Good luck editing that. About the
So you remember when you were talking about the sign of when we should have quit? There's the sign.
That's not even the first time that's happened.
That's insane.
You got to watch your alarms, man.
It is a problem I have to completely derail what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I set too many alarms.
I
It scares me throughout the workday.
really?
No joke. I had one that went off at like 1:25 yesterday, and I physically jumped. I was like,
I believe that. I use a lot of reminders.
Yeah.
I use my reminders app on my phone probably more than anything.
Yeah.
And I'll just be telling Siri all day, like, hey, set a reminder for this. And I use that for my grocery list.
yeah,
I have a grocery list. I'll be like, add eggs to the grocery list, and she'll do it most of the time.
yeah.
And that's nice, you know?
Nice. What were we talking
I
about?
have no idea. Podcasts.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about podcasts. Yeah, you know, because we were riding high on episode 0. It came out, and we got like 150 views, and we were like, bro,
Yeah.
we're the next Joe
We're
Rogan.
taking off.
We're the next, you know, NPR.
If
We're
we
the
would've-
next fill in the blank.
If we would have kept that up, we probably could have got Tom Ryan by now. 150 views
We'll
of
get him
episode,
eventually.
Tom. Come on, Tom.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is that we've done this long enough now, we can put this on our resume. You know, 2025 to 2026.
54
Producer.
episodes.
No, sorry. Producer,
I didn't produce Jack.
executive director,
Okay.
Good Dumb Fun Studios. Producer, Good Dumb Fun Studios.
There you go.
2025, 2026. Rest in peace.
Are you going to put that on your resume?
Put it on my tombstone. Oh. No, it's been fun.
It
been
has
fun.
been.
You feel like you've learned anything from all this good, dumb fun?
I have. I don't think that before this, I don't think I was that comfortable with a microphone.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like holding them. I didn't like talking into them. I didn't like the permanence of,
The internet.
well, just like talking into a recording device and
Yeah.
like this is going to live forever somewhere,
Right.
whether anybody sees it or not. Now it's like old news, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I jokingly tell Abigail all the time, I'm like, all this is doing, if this amounts to nothing other than us having fun, we're still developing the skills to be awesome at other performance stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, if I ever get invited on somewhere,
like the Today Show,
it'll be easy, bro.
Patrick Smith,
like-
Good Dumb Fun Show.
I'll be like, dude, this is, natural.
Yeah.
This is natural for us. We're basically actors now. We can handle it.
Put this on IMDb.
Yeah. If we need to go up and do public speaking events, you know, somebody calls us and says, hey, we really need somebody to
Yeah.
promote at this event.
Are you comfortable with that? You're
Are
like,
you-
dude,
are you
I do
comfort-
this.
I do.
I don't do this for a living, but I do this
On the rig.
a lot of times while I'm living.
Yeah, I do.
Not for a living.
Yeah.
But
I do this. It's
During-
basically our living.
yeah, we do this a lot.
Not to flex.
Yeah.
But the T Public account, there's like $4 in there.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah. We've sold.
I've bought at least 7.
Well, then we probably
Items
broke
there.
10.
Oh.
I had a couple ideas recently to add to the merch store.
Yeah.
And I went to add them. And TeePublic is so specific about like the formatting you have to upload.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how I did it last time because I tried to do what made sense to me. And when I went to upload it, it was like it doesn't fit the parameters. So
Figure it out.
just, you know, there'll be stuff coming eventually once I figure out how to do it again.
Yeah.
But couple ideas that would have been good for summer, and summer's halfway over. So
I have some thoughts
Okay.
about the future of Good Dumb Fun.
please do tell.
But do we want to talk about it before or after comments?
Let's do after.
Okay.
Let's
Cool.
do after.
Well, we got anything in the mailbag?
Yeah. Do you have anything like personal updates or anything you want to throw in first? Or
No, this was a pretty bog standard weekend.
cool.
Nothing exciting. I
Yeah.
gamed way more than I should.
That's okay. It's
Did
the
a lot of
weekend.
chores though. Don't
Okay.
have much chores to do this week,
Earned it.
which is nice.
Earned it.
Big flexing.
Yeah.
I did my run,
Cool.
one of them.
I did mine this morning.
So I did mine Saturday afternoon, I think,
Mhm.
something like that.
You
So
gotta
anyways,
stop
I'm a
going
little-
during the day.
A little behind, but yeah. So no, nothing crazy other than that storm last night.
I knew nothing about it until
It was so loud it woke us up
really.
to the point where I thought I was in like an early 2000s like Home Alone style movie.
Mhm.
Like it was lightning and flashing so frequently that you could walk around in the house and see easily.
Really.
Yeah, it was shaking the house. It was so like they were so close.
I don't know.
The dog, we had to
You're
like
right.
I had to shield him.
Yeah.
So he tucked in under the blankets in between me and Abigail, and I was like, I don't know what you think I'm doing, but obviously you think I'll handle something. He's like, Dad's got it handled.
He's like, you'll trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But then
trust you. You'll handle
Then
this.
it passed.
Yeah.
But
I thought it missed us, but Courtney said it hit us hard for like 10 minutes, and then
yeah, it was
done.
it was moving quick.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know it. I didn't even know it rained until I went out this morning and the ground was wet.
Yeah.
And when I went out for my morning run, in case anybody missed that, but you got to let people know you're better.
For sure.
You know.
You have to flex
Yeah.
the accomplishments.
No,
Like I ran today.
Yeah. I
No
mean,
big deal.
Yeah. Catch me on
No
Strava.
big deal. Actor, fitness influencer.
Influencer is crazy. Oh, stop. No, I didn't even know it rained until the ground was wet, and then I was trying to get to work today, and I don't think there's any trees left standing in this city
There's some damage.
because I was like 15 minutes late to work, so along with everybody else
Yeah.
that was coming from that side of town because the main road was closed because of down power lines and trees falling and stuff. So it has you detour on this. It's like, hey, detour on this road. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I'm not going left because I just came from that way and there's down trees on that side. So I'm going to go right and try to come back around the long way, and I should still make it to work on time. So I turn right on this side road and I go down, and I pulled up Waze because I'm like, I'm sure there's a way to cut through a neighborhood. I just don't know how because I never go that way.
Yeah.
And so I pulled up Waze, not a sponsor, and it tells me, okay, take a left right here. And I said, okay. So I take a left, and it takes me all the way through this like crazy way through this neighborhood. I come out in a neighborhood I recognize, and I'm like, okay, I think I know where I am. And it's going to take me out, and it's going to pop me back out on the main road on the other side of the issue. And that's perfect. So I go all the way that way. I get to the end of where the neighborhood exits to the main road, and it's coned off and blocked off. And it's a one-way, like there's no other way to get out except the way I came.
Yeah.
Like you can get out the left side, you can't get out the right side. So
Right.
it's either you come in the front or you come in the left side. So I had to go all the way back to where I came in, and I just ended up turning Waze off and just went to the interstate and took the interstate like a
You
mile.
had to take the long way. Yeah.
And I just rode the interstate for like a mile, came back around, and just did a big circle, and ended up making it. But I'm like, that was crazy.
It
Like,
was brutal today.
yeah. I'm
I
like
didn't get in through any of that, but the traffic alone was
yeah,
brutal.
well, because everybody else was off their main route, so now they end up on your main route.
Yeah.
And I dropped the kids off, and then just the way it had me go, I was following the signs. Like I wasn't dependent on Waze exclusively because I knew Waze doesn't know everything, like
Yeah.
up to like in real time. But the sign said detour on this road, and I was like, okay, so I went right, and it just did not work out. I should have just went to the interstate to begin with, and I probably would have made it on time. But Yeah, apparently that storm was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's some big trees that came down.
Yeah.
And took out some power lines. So hopefully they get all that fixed. But crazy stuff. I didn't see any like house damage.
Yeah.
That I noticed anyway. So hopefully everybody's all right. But anyway, comments primarily come from YouTube, Instagram, SpeakPipe, and gooddumbfunshow@gmail.com. I do want to add too, running sucks, and I don't think I'm better than anybody. That was a joke.
Are we gonna say that every week? We're just gonna keep being like, "Hey, by the way,
yeah,
I'm running 5Ks now. It still sucks.
Yeah, it's awful.
We're running half marathons now. Still sucks. It has not gotten better. In fact, it's gotten worse.
Hey, I am America's newest Iron Man, and it's awful. No, I joke sometimes, and I know my delivery can be pretty straightforward, and if I just wanted to say I'm joking. I don't think I'm out here struggling, just trying to do something new. I don't really think I'm better than anybody, but we'll talk about that when I'm sure we get to the SpeakPipe. Okay, comments primarily come from YouTube, Instagram, SpeakPipe, and gooddumbfunshow@gmail.com. Do you want to do the SpeakPipe first or the comments first?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Let me know.
You can let's do the comments first.
Cool.
Micah Olson, me in GTA 6 at 4658. Play the clip. Thank you. Just kidding. You don't have to do that.
Oh, okay. I was like, we're gonna have to talk about it in post. I don't know what clip we're talking about.
No, I went back and looked because he timestamped. He said me in GTA 6, and it was the clip of the guy ramping off of the car hauler. And I just thought that's funny because we thought of GTA when we watched it. But
that's a big.
But also, since we recorded, GTA 6 officially announced its pre-order date, so it's really happening.
Yeah, finally.
You thought it wasn't happening.
Okay.
You thought it didn't exist.
Oh my God. Makes me so mad.
Why?
So he comes at me giving me the business.
Uh-huh.
I walk in and he's like, "Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel dumb? It is real and it is happening." And I go, "Yeah. Remember the last sorry, I'm 5 for 6.
Uh-huh.
I'm 5 out of 6.
Uh-huh. That's pretty good odds.
5 out of the 6 times when I was like, "Hey, it's not happening," it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Because they kept delaying
it. It had to happen eventually.
Sure. But
5 out of 6 is not bad.
That's pretty good odds.
Yeah. So, congratulations. Enjoy the game. I'm not hating the game, and I'm happy that you're happy. But let's not pretend like this whole, like, however long this 10 years, 12 years of delays.
Well, wasn't it supposed to come out originally like May of 25 or something?
I'm pretty sure it was earlier than that.
Really?
It's been delayed.
You know what? I think it
was
like coming in 2024 or something like that. And then they announced a date for like fall of 25, and then it got delayed to May of 26, and then it got delayed to November of 26. And apparently that's going to stick.
Well, yeah, when the pre-orders are out, that's kind of a done deal.
Because by the time this episode comes out, I will have pre-ordered the game. I have full intentions. I've been saving.
I try so hard.
Been saving for 4 years for this.
I try so hard not to pre-order things anymore.
Why?
After getting burned so bad.
What'd you get burned on?
I don't remember if I told the story.
Don't break my heart.
Did I not tell the story on the podcast?
Is it dangerous to pre-order games?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because legally they can like come after your house and stuff. No, I'm kidding. So no, I got burned. I learned as a young man never to trust a company ever again.
Okay.
This is how I became not a company man. I was like whenever this game came out.
Mm-hmm.
People who are gamers are going to hear what I'm about to say and go, "Oh yeah, you got what you deserved with that one." I pre-ordered a game called Aliens Colonial Marines, based on the Alien franchise.
Okay.
One of the worst games that has ever been made.
Right.
Me,
I've never heard of it.
Young 12-year-old, 11-year-old, saves up all his money and hears the announcement of the next Alien game. And I'm like, Aliens, Colonial Marines? Awesome! This was pre me being able to like look up stuff on the internet and all that other stuff. So I went, spent all my money on the pre-orders. went and got the game, took it home that day, played it for an hour. It was the first game I've ever experienced where I went, I'm not having fun. It was literally my first I'm not having fun experience with a video game.
Wow.
It had never happened before. I was like, it's like I felt like when you have consciousness for the first time, I was like, wait, it's bad? I didn't know games could be bad. I thought games were always good.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I guess I'll just take it back and get my money back. Go to GameStop. What does GameStop tell you? Oh, well, you can't return it. Yeah, you can't return it. If you want to trade it in, we'll give you $20 of GameStop credit for it.
Right.
I went, I gave you $60 today. You're not going to give me $60 back? I only played it for like an hour. They're like, sorry, we can't do that. It's been opened.
Yeah.
And from that day on, I was like,
But you did get the game.
I did get the game,
Okay.
yes.
So if I pre-order...
But if GTA 6 comes out, and don't strike me for saying this.
I'm not going to strike you.
It sucks.
It's not gonna.
If it comes out and it sucks, there's nothing you can do.
I've not played any other Rockstar games, to my knowledge, besides Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption franchise.
Right.
They've all been awesome.
Yeah. As far as I
have aware. A 0% concern that GTA 6 will be bad.
Right.
I know that there's a non-zero chance it could be bad.
Yeah.
I have a 0% concern.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So,
well, and I think you playing on console, I don't think you'll have as much issues as somebody like me does with a PC because like gaming PCs are so different, like each individual PC could have different issues running the hardware.
Sure.
So it's like a lot of games that come out because console is such a big deal, these companies like make sure to some extent that it's more optimized to play on a console than it is on a PC because it's easier to optimize because you go, it's optimized for Xbox.
Right.
Rather than here's the list of parts, potential parts that people could have. Let's make sure it runs well on everything. You know, so as a PC player, I'm always concerned with these big games of being like, how is it actually going to run?
Right. Yeah, and I guess I just never have to worry about that.
Because you don't have to worry about that. But
That's true.
It still could come and borrow that. It still could suck. Who knows?
Yeah. They do such a good job with the stories in the games.
For sure.
Like, I've been playing since
Rockstar is great.
Yeah. GTA San Andreas was my first experience, and that was an incredible game.
For sure.
And then I think I skipped to... I played a little bit of Vice City, the original one. I played a little bit of GTA 4. I never beat it. And then I've played through GTA 5 twice, I think.
Yeah.
And then Red Dead Redemption I played back in high school or college sometime, the first one. And I remember liking that one a lot more than I thought I would. And I'm like, this was awesome. I got it like at GameStop or Game Vault or something for like $20. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's something to, and it was awesome. I loved it. So when Red Dead 2, when that became available to me in the last couple of years, I love the story mode. I love the,
the story.
Yeah, I think it's great. And I also like the free play-ness of it where you can like go and explore and do
world,
stuff.
Yeah.
And Red Dead Redemption 2 had so much to do outside of the missions that GTA 5 did not. So I'm hopeful that GTA 6 will have more to do outside of the missions in the same way that Red Dead 2 did. Yeah. So that's kind of where my mind's at. So in that way, it could suck if they don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'll admit that.
But happy for y'all. Glad it's finally happening.
That's all I'll say. Yeah.
I have one thing to say to Micah.
Okay.
And that is that...
Everybody else turn the volume down real quick.
I know what you're going to do, and I wish you a forever 5-star wanted level.
Yeah. And he'll probably comment what he plans to do. And I'm not going to read it. That one's going to stay out of the mailbag. So, Jacob Wilson.
Is this a first-time commenter?
He might have commented before. So this is my buddy who's just became the Marine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He was the best man in my wedding. I was best man in his. He said he texted me and said that he had comments. He said, Josh, on this road trip back, I have some comments on the podcast. 1, movies. Some movies are not good based on the cinema definition, but are very fun. Battleship is a very fun movie, and so is Pacific Rim. Both true.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, and that's the.
I immediately got his wavelength and was like, I'm with this guy.
Yeah. I think we were talking about, maybe it was Memorial Day or something, where we talked about like Dunkirk.
Yeah, we talked about
it was very cinematically
memorial movies.
Yeah, it was like beautifully
War
shot.
movies.
It was a very good looking movie, but not very fun, you know. And he's saying here's the converse of that, and I agree. You know, that would fall under the good dumb fun category, I think.
For sure.
So, 2, tell Patrick I know of a good 10-week program that will make you a better runner. They even pay you.
They pay you to run?
Yeah.
Bro.
They paid him.
Why are we Oh.
They're still paying him.
I'm thinking like we got to get on Strava Plus or something, and
No,
they're
it's
going to pay
called,
us like 1 cent a mile.
He didn't say what it is, but
I can guess.
I think he's insinuating it's called Officer Candidate School
Yeah.
for the U.S. Marines.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So
I couldn't cut it.
So there's an option for
I
you.
don't think I can make it.
If the Couch to 5K program doesn't work out, maybe
just go join the military.
Maybe try the U.S. Marines.
Do you think we could make it
Through boot camp?
through buds?
Through buds?
I think not besmirching.
Right.
I genuinely believe. I think you and I could get through basic.
Basic.
I think we could do basic training.
Not buds.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Buds is like Navy SEALs.
Right.
I got to be honest, Patrick. I don't think we.
You don't think we're SEAL material?
Well, okay. I was listening to an interview with a guy who did make it through buds.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond all the tactical training stuff you have to do to like be able to score high enough to pass certain exercises.
Right.
Really, the common denominator that it comes down to is who can suffer the longest.
Yeah.
So,
which, by that definition, I'm 100% not going to make it.
Right. So, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me too. Like,
I am not suffering the longest.
Right. So, because it comes down to, you know, if I remember right, you don't score high enough, they ask you to leave. You can't suffer long enough, you ask to leave. And and you go ring the bell, and you have to, like, you know, do it in front of everybody. And I just don't know. I don't think I'd pass all the exercises. Like, I don't think I could do all the scuba stuff and even the marksmanship stuff they have to do. Like, that would take a lot of, like, training that I don't have under my belt.
Right.
So, I don't know how long it would take me to ring the bell. I don't know if it would get to the point where I had to ring the bell, because I think they would ask me to leave.
Right.
That's kind of what I think would happen.
Yeah.
Now, I very well could ring the bell.
Right.
I just don't know until I get there and you know, just see how miserable it is.
I know for 100%. I know in my mind now. Obviously, I know nothing about butts or the military or anything, but in my memory from my brief YouTube videos I've seen, I know exactly where I would quit. And that's when they're doing the up and down in the pool, and they're practicing like how to deal with being underwater and not being able to breathe and all that other stuff. The first time I felt like I was going to actually have to struggle to get to the surface, I would be like, all right, somebody needs to get me out of here.
Oh, yeah, when they
can't handle it.
Don't they – now this could be – I don't know if this is movie magic or if this is real, but isn't there a point where they, like, basically drown you and revive you?
I don't know if they, like – I think they try to simulate drowning. I don't think they actually let you, or they try not to let you get to that point. But people have died in buds, haven't they?
I have
like,
no idea.
I would hope rare not. 1 or 2 people drown, like actually drown, and they couldn't save them.
I would hope not, but maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, Jacob, could you make it through buds? Let us know. Based on
out
your
of the 3 of us,
yeah,
I think he's got the best shot.
My money's on him. Or Jacob, new question: A, could you make it through buds? B, who makes it further, you or our mutual friend Ross?
God bless our troops. Thank you for your service.
Just let us know. Okay, between you and I, who do you think makes it longest?
You, for sure.
What makes you say that?
I think you've got fortitude.
I don't know, man.
You do. You've got more fortitude than me.
Well, I need more of it.
Yeah. Well,
this
I would
is an
agree to
outrun the
that
bear
sentiment.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not fast. I'm just faster than you.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not dogging on you at all, dude.
No, I'm dogging on me.
No, I think that on the paper stuff we would both do well if we committed. Like they're like, learn how to shoot this target, learn these strategic things. We can do that.
I don't know, man.
But when they put you
I don't even think that about
in
myself.
the ocean and they're like, carry the boats. I think you could get to the switch faster than I could. So like, everybody has a switch where you go, I'm going to do this and I'll die. And I don't care.
Trying. Sure.
I think you can get to that faster than I can, which is why I think you would carry the boats and I would be like, I would like to go home and get some chocolate milk and some McDonald's.
I heard a story about a guy who was basically going through buds to avoid getting deployed or something. And I think by the time, I'm mixing up the details, so don't quote me on all this, but it was a funny story that I was hearing him talk about. This guy was telling the story about his experience in buds, and somebody asked him about like watching other people ring the bell and what did that do to you psychologically and stuff. And he's like, there's a guy that rang the bell on the first day because the instructor got out there and he's walking down the line and they're all standing there in formation, and the instructor's talking about how grueling and hard and difficult and painful and miserable this is all going to be. They hadn't even started yet. And the guy was like, with that said, would anybody like to ring the bell? And this guy immediately raised his hand and said, I do, sir. And apparently he had gotten injured.
Oh,
and,
that sucks.
Not at Buds, but like previously he had gotten injured.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to like send him somewhere. I don't know if he was trying to, they were trying to deploy him or if they were just trying to move his family to somewhere else in the country and he didn't want to move, or he was doing it. He was working an angle. And in order to work that angle, he entered into the Buds program.
Right.
And then rung the bell on the first day because the deadline had passed or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it was a funny story, but apparently that does happen where people will ring the bell on the first day.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But again, the one I
can't say for sure.
I don't think I'm making it out of the pool.
Sure.
I think once they're
stuff,
like, jump in the pool.
The water stuff would mess me up, and that's a pretty important part of being a Navy SEAL.
I don't want to jump in the pool, sir.
Yeah. They're like, Horton, get in the ocean. No, sir.
I don't want to jump. I want McDonald's and chocolate milk, sir.
There's orcas out there, sir.
Okay, well, you've convinced me.
Anyway, thanks, Jacob. Speak pipe. You want to pull that up? We have a speak pipe from Matt Oliver. I don't remember if he put his name on it, but he did tell me he was doing it, so I know this is him.
Hey, good, dumb, fun show. You wake up in the morning. What are you entitled to?
Nothing.
Nobody owes you nothing. You could have all the talent, but if you don't have discipline, if you don't execute, if you don't focus, what does that get you?
Everybody?
Nothing. You get complacent and you don't pay attention to detail. What does that get you? Nothing. So nothing is acceptable except your very best. That's from the wise Nick Saban. Bobby Knight, in his book, The Power of Negative Thinking, tells us that discipline is recognizing what has to be done and doing it well as you can and doing it that way all the time. Now, when it comes to being complacent, Proverbs 132 says, for the waywardness of the simple will kill them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. And Richard Branson says, if you opt for a safe life, you will never know what it is like to win. So I want to leave you with a Nick Saban quote, that champions are rare and everybody has some chance, some opportunity to change and improve, but not everybody takes advantage. And so I encourage you to be somebody who does. Go be disciplined. Don't be complacent.
Thanks, Matt.
Very nice.
I like to imagine he just has a discipline notes folder on his phone.
He's got the whole thing
written
down.
I'm just going to... Well, the Saban thing, I know he has it memorized because he quotes that to his child on the way to school. But, it was like Nick Saban, Bobby Knight, the Bible. I'm like, he's just quoting from all
he's nailing it.
His devotional
Doing
material.
Great. Fantastic.
All his morning Devo stuff, he's just quoting.
And you know what? A testament to discipline
than the Good Dumb Fun
as
Show.
doing this.
Yeah.
Look how disciplined we are.
Every week.
54 weeks.
Yeah. And more episodes than that because we got a couple in the bag right now.
That's true. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the weeks we missed.
Yeah. But we were ready.
Oh, we were ready. Yes.
Except for the one time.
We were prepared.
There was one time we were not ready, and we had to record digitally or virtually or whatever. But every other time we were ready.
Yeah.
And we're ready right now.
We're ready right now. We're fired up.
Yeah.
We're
So
ready
if
to
we
go.
weren't here today, we would have been ready.
Oh, man.
Because if
That's
you
awesome.
stay ready, you ain't got to, Matt, get ready.
Thank you, Matt.
I like to imagine he said it in his car
For sure.
or at his desk or whatever.
Screaming
Yeah.
at the top of his lungs
Yeah.
at work.
Yeah.
100%. So, what do you think? What do you think we're doing at 100?
Well, we're not throwing frisbees again, I'll tell you that. Got a lot of complaints about that
We
one.
did get a lot of complaints about that one.
But we had fun.
Yeah. Whatever I
what are we
told you
doing?
earlier,
Uh-huh.
I've completely forgot about. I should have wrote it down.
About what we're doing at 100?
No, something. I said something earlier in the episode of like, I have something I want to ask before or after comments.
Oh.
I've completely forgotten, which is
Um,
fine. What are we doing at 100? What do you think we're doing at 100?
Let's see. That's a little less than a year from now. So it'll be early summer. Maybe we do like an early Good Dumb Fun Games of some kind. Maybe we do a live episode
Dude, 100.
with people there.
Dude, a live episode
Like people we
fills
know.
me with a fear that I didn't know I could have
It
for
would
an
just be-
activity that I enjoy doing.
It would just be Micah and Abigail watching us do this.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
not saying we do
misunderstood.
it,
I
like, in
thought
a
you meant
public
a live
place.
stream. No, I thought you meant
No.
live stream.
No, like a live in front of the audience. Which I remind you, our audience is Micah and Abigail.
It's just
so
Mike, Abigail, and maybe Matt for like half an hour.
Matt's
like, I'll swing by.
Matt'll be like 3 weeks late.
Dude,
No, he's been keeping up.
Matt hits us with he's like, all right, when do you guys roughly get done talking about the catch-up section? I'll come after that section.
About the 40
About the 40
mark.
minute mark. He's like, I'll
Yeah.
come in for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, the 10 minutes we actually spend talking about what we came to talk about.
So you had some metrics you wanted to talk about?
I did bring some metrics. What do you want to do at 100?
At 100? Assuming that we're both alive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we don't, because our summers ended up being a lot busier than we had initially planned,
Mm-hmm.
if we don't get any of the Good Dumb Fun Games out this year, definitely 100 should be the inaugural Good Dumb Fun Games, I would think.
That'd be fun. And I'm sure we can come up with something for this year, but if not, no big deal. That would be fun though, and we did have some fun ideas. So, what would you think is our most viewed video on YouTube? And that includes shorts.
Oh, well, now that you've stipulated that, I think
Yeah.
it's a short, and I wouldn't know what, because I don't know what shorts are on the channel.
Oh, it's yeah.
If I had to guess, I think our top viewed episode is either the first episode we ever published or the inaugural Skip episode. Those are my two picks.
Okay. So the most watched full episode is What Are We Doing? Naming the podcast.
Okay.
Episode 0. The most watched video is a short from that episode, I think. It's called Josh Lacks Emotion, and it's the story about me getting stabbed.
Yeah.
I think it's the story about me getting stabbed by that edged weapons instructor.
Right. I remember that.
And I just like stood there and didn't move at all. I think that's what I didn't go back and watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's what it was though.
That's fine.
The next most watched full episode was actually the Great Debate. Is it 1 or 2 sandwiches?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. A good debate gets people going.
Yep.
You can really fire them up with that.
Yeah. And then the next one was Don't Skip This Episode.
Yep.
That was the first.
I knew the Skip
yeah.
one was up there. Skip's got a lot of friends in high places.
Yes. And then, oddly enough, Ethan Impossible
Very nice.
Yeah, our
Ethan's
episode with
the man.
Ethan.
We miss you, Ethan. I know you're not listening to this, but we do miss you.
Followed by Court is in Session
Nice.
with Courtney on the pod. And then Working Hard or Hardly Working, the Labor Day episode. People get up for Labor Day.
Nice.
Always have, always will. Let's see. Some random mailbag episode was the next one. And then episode 1, Orcas Are the Big Cat of the Sea, Adventure Time.
When I think back, and I don't know if you have, sorry to interrupt.
No, I'm just rattling them off.
Do you have an episode of one that we did that you thought you had the most fun in?
Honestly, and people are going to hate this, probably the Frisbee episode.
No, really?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good
Okay.
time. The Adventure Time one was fun, too, because you came over to my house and...
That one is my favorite.
Really?
100%.
And we went on for like 4 hours.
100%.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it was I understand that where we're at in life, that's an unreasonable request.
Right.
That's like a once a year thing that happens,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
But that was my vision of like, this is what the podcast is going to be. We're just going to come over on the weekends and we're just going to like hang out for a few hours.
Yeah.
So that was my ideal
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, we can
setup.
do that again sometime.
We do need to get another.
Yeah.
We need to get another.
I'll throw some burgers down or something, and we
Bro.
can... Yeah. Yeah, we'll make it
That'd
happen.
be nice.
We'll make it happen this summer.
We'll do it.
So I did...
Hear me out
Yeah.
before we move on.
No, it's okay.
Hear me out. Do a Good Dumb Fun Games
Mhm.
in the summer, and then post Good Dumb Fun interview episode after that.
Post...
So we record the Good Dumb Fun Games,
Uh-huh.
and then we record the podcast after that.
Okay.
So we've got like burgers and Doritos in us after a hard
Yeah.
30 minutes of whatever we
Of
recorded.
Throwing hay bales and wrestling. You know what's funny, though? It popped up on my time hop today as we're recording episode 0 published a year ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 1 year ago today as we record
It's
episode
funny
0
how things work out.
published.
Here we are.
I took a picture of my TV because I saw the podcast popped up on my YouTube,
Yeah.
and it was like 40-something minutes ago. Good Dumb Fun published episode 0. So,
Huge.
what do you think was harder than expected and easier than expected when it comes to doing a podcast? Because this was something that we had talked about previously and then didn't do. And then I remember you walked in one day and you were like, hey, do you still, would you still do a podcast with me one day? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And you're like, okay, good, because I bought microphones. And that's kind of how this got kicked off.
Yeah.
There was like, you were like, Best Buy, not a sponsor, had a sale. And so, and then we had to get a bunch of other, you mainly, I contributed when I could.
Yeah.
But you did most of it, I'm not going to lie. Had to get a bunch of other equipment and setup stuff and get everything, up and running. And so, like, what do you think was harder than expected, and what do you think was easier than expected? And
I thought that talking for hours was going to be hard.
really,
Yeah. We've proven time and again it's not.
yeah,
So I thought that, like, now granted, some people may argue that, like, yeah, but your talking is not exactly the most entertaining, which is fine.
yeah, we're just talking to each other.
But I think it's, yeah, I think to probably the disagreement of a lot of people, I think we're pretty funny
We have a good time,
and we have a great time. See, that's the ultimate thing is, like,
and there's
we
no
make
law.
each other laugh.
There's no law that says anybody else has to listen to this.
Facts.
So we appreciate it.
But no, the hardest thing was definitely learning,
Yeah.
like, how to edit and audio and all the other stuff. Because I was
Yeah.
going in that with very minimal, like, actual hands-on experience with this stuff. Again, all of this truly really was, I just got a targeted ad and
Mhm.
impulse bought a bunch of stuff. I was like, sure, we can do this.
Yeah, we're like, we
Um,
got him.
So yeah, learning all the tech stuff was hard, but
Mhm.
but it's paid off because it helps me with other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's, whenever I have an idea for another project, it's like, okay, well, now I'm familiar with, like, how to
softwares
do stuff.
And yeah.
So it's like I've had people ask me to make like shorts for them, like for whether it was even just like a photo album or like, hey, we want you to record this thing and do this and all that sort of stuff. It's like I can say yes because I can do it.
Yeah.
Rather than I don't know what you're talking about.
Or I have to figure it out, but I can probably help. Yeah.
But no. So hard was the tech. Easy is the talking. Talking's not hard.
Yeah.
That's why they say anybody can do a podcast.
That's
all you gotta do is talk.
And we're proof of that. Yeah. Anybody can do it.
That's true. What about you?
Yeah, I think I was always worried, like, hey, if we don't have an outline together, if we don't have something to talk about, we're going to run, like, this episode is going to be 15 minutes long and it's going to be embarrassing. Or whatever. Like, I was always worried about, like, what are we going to talk about for an hour?
Yeah.
And that has not, like you said, it's not been an issue.
Problem.
Harder than expected, I think. My part of all this is really not that hard. I think coming up with ideas to talk about has been harder than expected. Like I thought we'd, probably have a topic every week, and that's not been the case. But when we do, I think it's fun. When we don't, we do fine. I think just the like creative side of it all is just like kind of having to remember what we talked about and make a description, and it's really not that hard. It's just a matter of like coming up with stuff. I think can be difficult, but it's not that bad. What do you think our best episode was, or what was your favorite episode?
I think
if that's too big a question, I can ask smaller ones.
Again, because like I said, what episode I had the most fun with was definitely the one where we went over to your house.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, in my opinion, when I'm thinking about some of the episodes we did, I think the first Skip episode is top 5 GDF material for sure. However, and only they're gonna be so mad. Micah's gonna be livid because I promised Micah like a month ago. I was like, I'm gonna start finishing the pre-records so that he can watch them because he wants to be a part.
Yeah.
And I think one of the, like, from a content perspective, one of the best episodes we ever did has not aired.
Oh, okay.
It's a pre-record.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
I think it was to help you because I can't give it away.
Right. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, so you do know. Yeah.
And that
was so much fun.
That was, you put a lot of like creative effort into that, and kind of it was like a guided journey in a way, and it was fun. And I'm going to have to watch that one again if we ever do a part 2 because I don't remember much of the content, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
And
I felt like that's probably the most effort I put into an episode as far as the not tech side of it, like just from because normally you handle all the creative stuff. So I felt like I really worked hard on that one.
You did. A lot of work went into that, and I know you had help.
I felt like it paid off.
Sure. Yeah.
And we won't know that until
it
comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think in my mind, content wise, that's probably the best one. But I think the first Skip episode was awesome. I'm trying to think of what else. We've talked so much. We've had so many good bits that are in episodes that was another
question. What do you think is the best like running joke?
The best running joke. Tom Ryan's probably my favorite one.
Tom Ryan's a fun one.
And he's, I hope that one day he gets wind of this.
Yeah.
And understands that he's been a pivotal part of a Nothing Burger podcast for at the point he finds out about it. He could be for years.
He could have been the inventor of the Nothing Burger,
dude,
for all we know.
Yeah. He finally gets wind of the podcast, and he tunes into like episode 437, and he sees his face on this picture frame.
It's Tom Ryan part 7.
And he has no idea that you've been a part of this podcast for 7 years.
No, I mean, with the advent of AI and how like prolific that's getting, like in everything, I wonder if like he ever does like an internet search of his face, and it's like,
and it pulls
hey, has this been featured in any videos? And it's like, oh, most of the episodes of the Good Dumb Fun Show. And he's
They're
like,
like,
what?
Yeah, because imagine he does that, and it's like he's like, your image has appeared in 397 podcast episodes, and he's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
He's like, somebody's impersonating me.
And he just sees this. Like, why do these two people have a framed photo of me?
Yeah, that and the, obviously the running bit that we have tried to extinguish is.
Yeah, well, and
Yeah.
I like this is not original to me. I got this from another podcast that my friends did, but the whole like not a sponsor thing.
Not a sponsor.
That's funny to me every time.
For sure.
And that's why I think it's funny, so I keep doing it. But that was fun. What do you think what episode do you think aged the best? And what episode do you think aged the worst? I think the sandwich one aged the best. For me.
Yeah, that one was fun. I think what aged the worst was probably, unfortunately, I think the worst one's probably the one where we did over Zoom.
The Zoom one was bad.
The Zoom one was bad,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was bad.
We did our best.
We did our best.
Yeah.
It was an unfortunate circumstance. We felt that something was better than nothing,
Yes.
which is true.
We had
I
no
would argue that
pre-records.
something is better than nothing.
Yes.
But in the future, if that ever has to happen again, we've got a much better way to do that.
Right, yeah. I mentioned the Frisbee episode before. That was the one I think that aged the worst for me because I had so much fun.
And so many people.
And I felt so good about it, and then everybody else hated it.
So many people, dude.
And I understand
I had 3
why.
people come to me in real life and go, I don't think that was the move.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not for you, okay? I get it. It's a podcast. We joke about like making it big one day and all this other stuff. It's not for you. If we have an idea where we want to sit here for 2.5 hours and eat Taco Bell, you can watch it or you can't watch it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
And I understand why. Like, most of the complaints I got were from the audio people.
Oh, for sure.
So I
it was
understand.
unlistenable.
I understand why it was unlistenable. But clunk, clunk.
Are you guys having fun yet? We're having so much fun.
But no, that was a fun one. But it did.
Yes.
It was not a good episode, but it was a good time.
It did not perform well.
It was not a good episode, but it was a good time.
I haven't thought about it until you just brought it up. I'm just imagining an audio listener. Immediately they hear the theme song, dun, 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 and then they just hear
wind for 45 minutes.
Why, guys? Welcome to the Good Dumb Fun Show.
Okay, what do you think is our most underrated episode?
Ooh,
if one such exists.
underrated.
It's hard to even think back on all the stuff we did.
I think we didn't get enough credit for our superhero stuff.
that was fun.
I feel like we had some. We were on to something.
Yeah. What was
We were
your?
on
You
to
had oh man, your guy.
Wasn't it sleep dude or something?
Yeah.
Where like he fell asleep and he was a superhero.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of
Yours was like some lady that fell in a tar.
Oh yeah, the black tar heroine. The one and only
That
black tar heroine.
I feel like that was probably one of the funniest bits I think you have ever come up with, and I feel like it did not get the recognition it deserved.
I got it from
That's
you.
something that, had I have been watching a podcast, I would have referenced that every episode.
I forgot about the black tar heroine. Yours was like sleep. Oh man, what was it? You're right. He would fall asleep and he'd become a superhero, but only while he was asleep.
Right.
Man, I can't remember what his name was though.
Yeah.
I liked the premise of yours. It had real like.
I'm still thinking about it, dude.
The black tar heroine was a good.
Phenomenal.
It started with the name.
Like
and I built it out from the name.
Right. We need a shirt of that.
I don't know if I could put that on a shirt. GDF sponsored black tar heroine. MVP guest.
Oh, what? Oh man, that's tough. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I don't think we're going to hurt anybody's feelings. because I think we can all agree.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't
You
want
know?
to say it.
That's fine. They know. We'll just leave it at that.
You decide.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite guest of
yeah.
the Good Dumb Fun Show?
Yeah, let us know. We'll bring them back. Let's see. I printed off a bunch of random like questions.
Yeah.
But I think we're probably about time to wrap up
I was
anyway.
about to say, pause. I'm going to check the...
Yeah. Nailed it.
yeah.
Yeah, we're right about there. Well,
Yeah, man.
if you're listening to this, thank you for being here for 52 plus episodes.
Listen, even if you're not a serial commenter,
Mm-hmm.
if you have watched every episode of the Good Dumb Fun Show, sound off.
Yeah,
in the comments.
just comment present.
Present, yeah. Been there.
Yeah, something like that.
Sound off.
Yeah,
Let us know, because we appreciate you for watching.
yeah,
It's fun because, again, the comment, I think the one thing that we've been very consistent on is the whole trying to engage with people the best we can.
yeah.
And that's been fun. Like, obviously, we rag on Micah a lot. And
We love Micah.
We rag on Skip and the other dudes. But, like, hearing every day, like, or every week, and being able to banter back and forth is awesome.
It is
it's
fun.
Probably it's the second favorite thing we do.
Yeah, I love the mailbag portion, and it freaks me out a little bit in a good way when people, like I made the joke earlier about how if we did a live show, it'd just be Micah and Abigail.
Yeah.
We hear from them the most, and I love that. But
Right.
it always freaks me out a little bit when I hear from, like when Jacob texted me
Yeah.
and was like, I have some comments on your podcast. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm like, I forgot that, like,
Other people watch this.
yeah, I'm like, it was weird to me almost in like
Yeah.
a good way that other people are
Right.
listening to this. So yeah, that's a good idea. If you do listen but don't normally comment, just
Sound off.
sound off in the comments. We'd appreciate that. But thank you for being here, and thank you for being here, Patrick.
Thank you for being here.
I got to be honest. I didn't think we'd make it this far.
Here it is.
So, and that's not commentary on you. That's just
And
our
now
dynamic.
It ends.
yeah.
Our
So
time has come.
yeah, I did it. You know what would be a really good song if this was the last episode?
Yeah.
Here's a plug for you. It's called "This Is the End" by the Ghost of Paul Revere.
Haven't heard it.
Great song.
I'll look it up after this.
Yeah. Anyway, there's your music plug that has nothing to do with Linkin Park, which I'm still on, by the way. The Rock in Rio concert
Yeah.
from Friday posted, probably illegally. Watched it before it got taken down. So I'm still on that. I'll get off eventually.
Yeah.
Normally I get on like a Newfound Glory kick or a Blink-182 kick, or a Tyler Childers kick. Like I get on these artist kicks, but I've never been on a Linkin Park kick, and now I've been on 2 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been fun.
It's a good band.
It is a good one. So anyway, if we're back next week, we will see you then.
This would
And,
be such a funny one to end on, because it's like we're on such a high note
Yeah.
of having fun, and then just to be like, I actually don't want to do this anymore.
And then we just publish the pre-records and be done.
Yeah, it ends with one of the pre-records. It ends with bleep.
It ends with part 1 of something.
Man.
That'd be the way to go. Because that's how we started.
End with a part 1.
Episode 0, what are we doing? Episode 1, catching up.
Oh man, I think we definitely. Tell you what, I'll commit to you that if you die before me, I will do one solo episode. And I want you to do the same thing. If I
will,
check out
but
early,
The audio's going to be terrible. But I'll do it. It'll just be me talking into my phone.
you're like, we do it like
Vertical.
like I died in a tragic orca accident, and you're like, I gotta record by myself, and then you're like, but it's got to come out Monday.
Yeah.
like we can't miss a week. You're
Yeah.
like, it's got to come out on Monday.
Yeah. No, I'm like, it's still got to be done by Friday for sure. But I'll go
No.
knock on your door. Abigail, can I have his equipment?
Yeah, no, we're gonna do this forever. We've got 1,000 episodes. To
As
do.
long as forever lasts.
How crazy would that be? Let's say theoretically we do this until we're like 60.
What if we just keep going?
What if
you
we
know?
do just keep going? But imagine how wild that will be to look back at this when we're like 60
Yeah.
And Micah's still commenting every single episode, and it's just the three of
I
us
hope
in
he
a
does.
retirement home.
I hope he does.
And we're like, remember when we started this in our 20s?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be crazy to think about.
It will be. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah, we better stop.
Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being here. This has been the Good Dumb Fun Show, and we would appreciate if you would comment, like, subscribe, do all the things you're supposed to do with a podcast. Tell your good dumb friends about us, and come back next week. I've been Josh.
I've been Patrick.
And this has been the Good Dumb Fun Show.
Fireworks. 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 Insert. This was the end title card.